Good morning, everyone. It is early this morning. It's about 7:30, and I'm up and raring to go today. Um, so much goes on in all of our lives, I know, and sometimes it's just really hard to get ourselves up and going and motivated and trying to do the things that we want to do, we know we need to do, and really feel like it's important to do for ourselves and our businesses. But at times, you've just got to push through and say, I'm going to do this. And at other times, it's like, wow, I can't wait. Let's get going. Well, today's one of those days for me where it's the let's get going. I am still under a regimen of putting all of these eye drops in my eyes and keeping track of the time. So my eyes are a little red and wet down here, but at least I don't have those crappy sunglasses on or the patch. Um, so yay! I'm happy for that. Um, really wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the fact that um, my life has been passion driven for as long as I can remember. I have wanted to help others and to be the person that gives them the ability to move their lives forward. Um, as a kid, I ran daycare centers in my neighborhood for the other neighborhood kids. I worked at a library when I was in high school, trying to help people find exactly the perfect book for them to read. Um, once I got to college, I became a psychology major, and then I added sociology onto that, and have just been fascinated with working with other businesses my entire life. And that's what this business page is all about. It's wanting to help you guys to see the results that you want from your life and your business, and to understand some of the things that make it easier for you to grow your business. And it was interesting in that I was on another group page a few minutes ago where everybody was posting their links to their business page, whether it was a website or whether it was a Facebook page. And somebody made the comment, well, what's the purpose of this? And I thought, all right, that's a good question. Um, there are a lot of ways that people try to grow their business. And if you've heard me talk at all, you know that a large part of what I believe in is that you have to know each other. You have to create relationships. You have to be able to give your client or your potential client what it is they want. And I remember a story, or not a story, but a fact from when I was young. And I live in a small town. Although for many years I lived in the Washington, D.C. area, I moved back to small town Midwest America about 9 years ago. And there were two clothing stores here in town. Nice clothes, high-end clothes. One of the stores was owned by a man, and the other store was owned by his son. But they had a philosophy. And the minute somebody walked in the front door of either one of those stores, there was a salesperson who jumped on them and literally attacked you, trying to get you to buy something. And you'd walk in and, as an example, say, yeah, I'm looking for a red dress for some sort of an event I'm going to. They would start pulling out black pants, anything other than what you said you wanted. They wouldn't let you walk around the store and just look. They started off the shelf and didn't matter what size you were, they just started pulling things off. Well, they both went out of business because they couldn't sell. People were going out of town to buy their clothing in other towns in the area because they could not stand that kind of salesmanship. It's all about building relationships. So if we go back to why are people making their posts of their business pages, it's one way to online start to grow the relationship. You see something that might be interesting, you click on the link, and then you start a conversation if it's something that you're at all interested in. Um, there's a lot more that goes on. There's follow up, there's talking to each other, there's actually getting to know each other, but you got to start somewhere. So, with all of that in mind, I am opening this link on the Business Success Unlimited page here on Facebook and asking you all to please post a link to your business and let us all know who you are. But you don't have to just post the link. Tell us a little bit about why you're doing what it is you're doing. Give us the why. Give us a reason to really want to click on that link and go to see. I just had an issue with a company that I paid a lot of money for social media that got me well over 2,000 views. And it got me about 120 likes on the post. But you know what? That did not do me any good because it wasn't somebody that was my demographic. It wasn't somebody in my target market. It was people in Guatemala and in New York and in Puerto Rico. Not a one of them is ever going to come to any of my events. And so I wasted a lot of money. So going back to one of the posts I did yesterday, the other thing you have to do is also remember, who is it that wants what you have to sell and what makes you unique? We're not the only business out there that does what we do. So we've got to find a way of showing what we do that's unique and that people are going to want. Again, all about building the relationship. It's really important to figure all of this stuff out. And I am hoping that we can start right here, right now, by posting your links on the page. And with that, it's time for more eye drops. So I will say goodbye and I'll talk to you again soon. Y'all take care and have a wonderful Thursday. Bye-bye.